Hey guys, today I'm going to discuss with you exactly how our company helps merchant cash advance businesses to generate more leads through inbound lead gen systems. And the first thing I'm going to show you is exactly like I'll show you a dummy funnel. Basically, this is like um, a sample funnel that we already use to generate leads for one of the clients that we work with. And we built the entire thing from scratch and based on market research. So this is the lander, which is the first page where the traffic would see. And this is basically what the your merchant would see when they come to your site. And so they would select one of these options, choose your loan amount. Let's say they want to, they need $100,000 to $250,000. So they click that. Time in business. Let's say you want to filter out anyone who does less than 3 months in business. So if someone clicks this, then it will basically reject them from qualifying for funding. So if they click that, for example, let's just say, for example, they say no monthly revenue, and they say like credit score is good, whatever, and then they say construction, let's say, for example. So it'll say analyzing your results, and then it'll say like you may qualify for startup funding, and then we can send the lead somewhere else, like for example like a startup, a company that does startup funding. So the person would then do this stuff. But if they do qualify for merchant cash advance, then our algorithm is going to send them to the next step. So let's say this guy chooses this, and then he does 6 to 11 months in business, and then he does a monthly revenue of like $40,000 to $80,000 a month, and then personal credit score is like let's say whatever, not so good, and then let's say automobile dealer, no, let's just say construction again, whatever, and then the next step is going to come up here, which is going to be, they enter their business name. So let's say business name, and then test, and then last name, and then Ryan, Sean, I don't know, just some random stuff in here. Um, and then 614-111-1111, and then the personal phone number, the mobile phone number would be like 917, da, 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 da. And then, so they would click see your options, and then the next part would of our algorithm, which is this trust match algorithm, is going to analyze that information. It's going to send them to the pre-qualification phase. So now this phase in our product here is that the person is going to increasingly, be qualified further through a system that we have in place here. And so, what is the most important to you? The amount of funds, speed of funds, or cost of funds? So they would pick one of these things, and this would allow you to know, what kind of merchant it is and how you need to approach them, and exactly like what they care the most about. So this will help you to sell the deal. So if they say like speed of funds, then they probably don't care too much about cost. So how soon do you need funding? Let's say they say like today. If they say they're just shopping, then it's obviously a merchant who's gonna be a stick in the mud. So soon do you need funding today? I need it today. If is your business a franchise? Let's just say no, and then purchasing whatever they need it for, working capital. Is your business profitable? Let's say yes. Do you have outstanding tax liens? If they say yes, we can obviously, the algorithm is going to get rid of the person, and we can send them to the not qualified page, if they do have these negative things on their record. So if they say no, and then have you ever declared bankruptcy? Let's say yes, they did. Now, if they say yes to that, then our algorithm is going to send them to this. Was the bankruptcy discharged, dismissed, or is currently active? It says, let's just say they say that it's dismissed, or discharged. Yeah. When was it discharged? Within the last 2 years, within the last 1 year, and let's say 1 year. How many business bank accounts? Let's say you have one business bank account. and it's an LLC, and how many deposits are made into your business bank account each month. So this will allow us to filter people with too few deposits in their bank account and who can't really like qualify for funding. So if they pick like one of these options, then we know, okay, they don't qualify. But let's say they pick like one of these higher options, then that's a good deal. And then how many NSFs do you have on your bank account each month? Let's say they say like 10 plus, then I mean that's a bad deal obviously, but let's just say um, what kind of minimum daily balance? Let's say they have like a 5,000 to 10,000. How many negative days does your business bank account have each month? 0 to 2. Are you currently paying off any business debt? Let's say yes. Okay. Now, what kind of business debt are you currently paying off? It'll ask them, and then they can select one of these options. You can say emerging cash advance. How many different positions do they have? So this will allow you to see, okay, they have three different positions. Have you ever defaulted on a loan from any lender? Let's say no. And then how much of the business do you own? Let's say like about this much. So how do you own or lease your property? Own number of employees. Let's say they have like 26 to 50. Now the next step is going to be to submit their information to the trust match algorithm again, or the way that we basically filter the lead out if it's not qualified. And so it's going to submit that information, and then it's going to go to the next step. It's analyzing the pre-qualification information here. And then it's going to go to the loan application process, basically. So this says, congratulations, you've been pre-approved for a loan, waiting for you. And then what they're going to do is they're going to fill out the loan application on our funnel itself. And then so what happens is like legal name, whatever, legal company name, DBA, whatever, and then state, whatever it is, and then let's quickly fill this out. Uh, and then company phone number. Let's just make some stuff up in there, and then legal entity, corporation. Let's say it's like and then outstanding business debt. No. Um, or let's say this is optional, obviously, so if they say no, then they don't have to fill this in. And then the company industry would be like, let's say, construction. And rent your business owner, do you rent your business, real estate, own? So you don't have to fill out the landlord name in that case. And then, have you accepted credit cards for the last 3 months? Yes, okay. Business inception date, when was the business inception date? Let's say 5/2010 or something. And separate business account, yes, I do have a separate business account. And then annual business revenue, let's just say whatever, and then rolling amount requested, and average business, let's say they prefer weekly payments, and let's say the intended use of funds is whatever growth something, and then these pre-fill themselves, and then the home phone number they can enter if it's optional, and then their social security number. And our algorithm uses military grade encryption to protect their data, so they don't have to worry. And we also let them know that we only do soft inquiries, so there's no problem um, with anything. So all right, so the date of birth, let's say 9/20 1990 or something like that. An annual income, let's say 19999, York or something, and then let's say New York to New York. And then the final part is going to be business ownership percentage, 100%. Now, if they say like 80%, then they would fill out the second business's owner name, like it's like second business owner name in here, and they would fill out that guy's information. But if they own all the percentage, then they don't have to do that. Now, once they submit the application, they'll receive an email to sign their loan application automatically. Now they click that, and then the loan app is being sent to your email. So that's basically our algorithm is going to send them the loan app. So within the next 3 minutes, they're going to receive an email with subject line VCF, please sign your loan application. Um, and click below to continue signing your loan app. This button will activate after signing. So this button is not active to continue the next process until they've signed their loan application. So now we're basically going to go. They're going to receive like an email that says, "Hey, please sign your loan app." And so what the end process is going to look like is that it's going to look like this. Like they're going to have like an email that says that they've received like this stuff, with like the signature right there. So your company's name would be at the top over here, and then down here there will be like a signature over here that the person has signed automatically, and it would be delivered to your email basically, and it would also be uploaded to a online storage like box folder, so that you can have access to all your deals in the same in one spot. So um, and we can modify the application based on whatever your company application is. This is just like basically a basic app that we create for all of our clients here. And so, oh, and also the leads that you get, you're gonna get new notifications about, oh, new lead came in, new lead came in here, and new pre-quals also, like new pre-qualification, and you'll get the information about that business as well in here. So new loan apps coming in, you'll have this stuff here. So after the 3 minutes is over, and the person has signed their loan app, then this next part will activate. So let's just wait for that to happen. Um, Also, yeah, I guess I should show you this. The loan applications will also upload into your box folder, which would be over here. So it'll look kind of like this. It'll look like this. The person's loan app is here, signed and everything. Um, so so yeah, that's gonna be down here. The signature is right there, and so yeah. Go back. Let's just go back real quick. And your leads and prequels will be in this folder, stored, ready to go. And your bank statements will be here, and your loan applications and lender steps also. We get those uploaded before you get the deal, before you get on the phone with the client. Your stipulations and all that stuff, all that stuff before you fund the deal will be uploaded here. So now the person would then say, I've signed my loan app, and then they would continue the next step. So, okay, then the next step would be 3 months business bank statements. So now they need to, upload their 3 months business bank statements. And so they would obviously, they would come here and then they would upload these items to this, like June 2019 bank statement and May 2019 bank statement, and all these, the last 3 months basically, it'll ask them. We also have an option where they can connect electronically to the bank account, and get the um, information through like software API. But we have found from research that merchants don't really want to give their bank login or anything like that through when they're applying for like funding. So this is usually what they opt for. The next step is going to be to wait for this. It's going to activate after they submit their bank statements. It's on a timer, and once it's done, then it's going to go here, look for loan offers now. And then the next step, the final step, is going to look like it's going to then give them the options, whatever they qualify for. So you're pre-approved for business funding. You're eligible for the following funding options and working capital financing. So our algorithm will let them know automatically like what they qualify for. Term loans within 3 to 5 days speed, and then this much is how much they usually can get. And then you can basically, we can tailor this to whatever consultative approach that you have for your cash advance business. We can tailor this entire thing to that. If they haven't signed their application yet, then this is step one, and then upload your 3 months bank statements, and then upload the lender stipulations, which is the steps basically, so you can get the deal funded quickly. We already asked them for the driver's license front and back, and then the voided check and the most recent full year tax return. And what's the next step? So that's basically. So by this time, you have received all the stuff that you need in order to fund this deal. And so all of that information will be uploaded automatically to your folder here, and then also to your email address. We'll send notifications to you. Now the next step is going to me. The next step to this presentation is for me to discuss with you the numbers regarding, like, for this particular client, we did run ads on Facebook, but we don't use any specific form of traffic. We can target any kind of traffic towards the funnel. This funnel is this algorithm is what's most important. So we can basically use any form of traffic to divert traffic into that funnel, and then convert it into deals that can be funded by you. But the most important thing is usually cost. So on Facebook, we were getting good traction, so we were using Facebook for this particular campaign. Now, as you can see, one of our most successful campaigns during this, time that we were working with this client was this one where we did 2.1 million impressions, and we got 530,000 reach, and then obviously we spent like 74,500 over the course of many, like maybe half a year. So it was about $500 a day that this client was spending on their ads. And so they got approximately 1,200 qualified leads with revenues above, $40,000 a month. I think it was 40,000. I'm not sure. I think it was like $20,000 a month and above, but they wanted to then filter it further, so it was variable. Now, so they had a lead cost of like $61 per lead, and then their cost per loan app that came in was about $126 per loan app that was filled out and signed. And then the cost per bank statements, in other words, like the cost per merchant who uploads his bank statement. In other words, you get the entire deal from the lead to the bank statements all together, so you're able to fund it right on the spot. So that was, they received 274 of those, and then a cost per bank statements of $272 per bank statement. So this is usually what the costs look like for this for the inbound lead gen system for this particular client, for this particular traffic source. However, we've experimented with other traffic sources as well, and so it depends on what your goals are and where you want to take your company, and what you want to do with it. So that's why we usually ask um, our clients to do like a strategy session with us so we can understand their goals a little bit better. So yeah, that's basically what. Oh, and also, so this is what we also track it on our spreadsheet here. And so usually Facebook metrics are not very reliable, and we have to track them separately also. So cost per loan app was actually here. This is the cost per loan app for the first month. Was it the first month? Um, for the second month, cost per lead was approximately $74. Cost per loan app was like $259 for the second month, but that was because we had um, shut down the any lead that came in that was below $40,000 a month. We would shut it off, and then we would disqualify that person. So um, month three here was approximately, let's see, cost per loan app was $186 per loan app, and cost per lead was approximately $74 a lead. These are leads that are making at least $40,000 a month here. So yeah, the Usually the costs are going to be higher if you want to filter out the low revenue leads. And if you're spending, $500 a day, you'll get enough traffic and you'll get enough leads that you're able to more than make up for the amount spent over the course of the month. So basically that's how the inbound lead gen system works, and we wanted to, if you're interested in understanding how we can help you with the inbound lead gen system, then please you should apply to work with us at and schedule a strategy session at our website lennet.io slash hang on lennet.io, and then you can go there and then click here on where it says free case study, and from here it's basically you just go here and then you click get your case study now, and then you put your name and your email there, get your case study, and then you're going to watch this video here. It's only like 20 minutes long, so it's not that long, but it explains further like exactly how we do what we do, and apply now to see if you qualify. So basically, you'll click here to apply, and you can get our strategy session with me to talk with me about your business and what are your goals and everything, so we can discuss the right strategy for you. And we operate on New York time, so Eastern time, Central. Eastern time, yes, standard Eastern Standard Time. So, and then once you do that, it'll go to the next step. Let's say 6 p.m. Sean, Sean at Lynette.io, and 347-301-3269. Okay, and then finalize your booking, and then the next step is that it's going to take you to this um, last step here, and complete the survey so this is very important so that I can prepare um, to talk to you about your business, because if I don't get this information, then I won't be able to help you at all. So this is very important. Otherwise, if you don't fill this out, then the appointment will be canceled. So the first name and last name and your call preference. What do you like to do? Would you rather prefer audio Skype call or phone call? We usually don't do video Skype calls because it can be choppy. The video can be choppy. The email address best to reach you at, phone number, Skype ID if you're doing a Skype call, your business website, your current monthly revenue, what are you doing, with your cash advance business right now, and where do you want to get to? What's your target monthly revenue? And what do you feel is your biggest obstacle to hitting your monthly revenue goal? So what is that? And briefly describe your business. Who do you serve? What do you sell? That's the price point. So exactly like what kind of products do you sell? Financial products do you sell? Do you just do merchant cash advances, or do you do other stuff as well? And is that more profitable than cash advances for you? Yeah, write that here. And how willing and able are you to invest in the growth of your business right now? So we want to know if you're ready to take action on this right now and grow to the next level. So we want to see that. And so if you're accepted, how soon can you get started? Let me know that. That's very important. And finally, what makes you different from other applications, and why should we choose to work with you? So we have a lot of applications, and there's a lot of people that we have to sift through, but I try to, make time for every person who I feel is qualified for the program. So, it's hard to do this at scale with multiple people. So it's obviously, I take great care in only working with the right people. And so if you're the right person, then we should work together. If you're not, then, I will send you to a better resource that can help you, whereas I can't. But the whole strategy session is to is for us to figure out if I'm going to diagnose your business and see if I can actually help you. And if I can, then, I'll offer something like a service or something like that at the end of the call. So, yeah, so if you're ready to get started, then you will book your free strategy session now and then click that, and then it'll submit your survey, and then we can work together. So that's pretty much it. And hope to work with you and help you grow your cash advance business soon. Thank you.